We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10. Back to the 36-yard line.
In your face.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Newton now to throw. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On the counter, it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Newton looking to throw on third and 1. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Newton. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
38 yards on the scamper there.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it? And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Short boot, take it at the 21. Nice move at the 40. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Draw play. This is Miller. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now it's Newton, and that's complete. It's Watson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
First down, Steelers.
Ready? Ready? Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line.
Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Gates, the intended receiver there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Here's Watson. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. They'll run on first down. Hines. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now it's Hines. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Brings up 4th down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And some room to work. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 59 yards. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Newton to throw. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll toss it to Henry. Oh, good move. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry. His 9th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Watson steps away to his left. He'll run it. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. And Eifert has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. To the air yet again. Watson. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Newton. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. A first down carry for Henry. And an alley to run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
Set. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. Hey.
The shotgun snap for Newton. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now Newton setting up the screen for Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Touchdown, Steelers!
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Alshon Jeffrey! Touchdown, Cardinals! Alshon Jeffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Gun.
Second down and goal. Newton toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was going for Gates, his tight end that time, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. From the gun, here's Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Newton. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
2 times. Hey, we got 3 down. Hey, 54. 50 to Mike. Here we go.
A final shot before the break. Watson, he's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Watson now to throw. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jack Doyle. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And this is off the left upright, but he banks it through. How about that one? Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And we'll see. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Watson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. First target, first catch, and a first down. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Deshaun Watson doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded at the 2. A beautiful fake. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And one of the things that makes this play so difficult to defend is that it has so many options to it, and the quarterback has to go through them and fast. Do you hand it off inside? Do you keep it yourself? Do you pitch it to a trailing back? On this play, it's hard to say that he made the right decision because that play was swallowed up for no gain.
Now it's Watson, and this is complete. It's Allen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Me and you all day. I'm coming up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gates with a grab. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He's really starting to get up there towards 1,000. He's now at 909. And he loses the football a second time. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Listen, 19. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Stay with your man. Alert.
On first down, Carson. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Watson, rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
It's fourth down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Come on, fellas.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Baby, let's go.